Chapter 16. Joe. When Miss Frost comes back to the resource room, she's carrying a tray with 3 hamburgers on it, 1 for her and 2 for me. "Did anything happen in class this morning that I should know about, Joe?" she asks, tearing open a package of ketchup with her teeth and carefully squeezing a squiggly red line onto the top half of her bun. I'm already done with my first hamburger and about to start in on the second. I should have asked for 3. "I spazzed out a little when Mrs. Beam asked me to read," I say. "Did you tell her about my APD?" Miss Frost nods. I reach for a carton of chocolate milk and try to open the spout, but the paper keeps ripping. Miss Frost takes it from me and uses her fingernail to pull open the milk. Then she hands it back. "I was wondering if anything happened with Ravi in class this morning," she says. "It's Ravi," I say, "and Dylan tripped him right after he did some crazy-looking math problem on the board. Is that what you mean?" "He seems to think that you were the one who tripped him." I shake my head. "I guess maybe he's not as smart as he thinks he is," I say. After school gets out, my mom is sitting in the car waiting for me. We go through the same routine as the day before. She tries to convince me to let her give me a ride home, and I tell her I'd rather walk. I walked to school in the morning, too. I don't get mad that often, but when I do, I always stay mad for a while. I have a couple of bucks in my pocket, so I stop at the mini mart on the corner to buy a snack. I had been planning to get a bagel and cream cheese, but instead I decide to buy a king-size bag of peanut M&Ms. Ever since I saw Ravi take that double blue one out of the bowl, it's been bugging me that I didn't find it first. I pay for the M&Ms and rip open the pack. Out of 22, there are 5 blues, but no doubles. I eat them slowly, sucking off the layers, trying to make them last the whole way home. When I finally walk in the door, Mimi comes running. She rolls over on her back and I give her a good belly scratch. Mom's out in the kitchen, and from the smell of things, I'm pretty sure she's making pork roast and scalloped potatoes. It's going to be hard to stay mad at her if she keeps this up. "Joey?" Mom calls. "Is that you?" "Yeah," I call back. She comes out of the kitchen drying her hands on a dish towel. "Hungry?" she asks. My head tells me to go upstairs, but my stomach tells me where there's pork roast and scalloped potatoes, there might be apple crisp, too. "I'm starving," I say. "Dinner won't be ready for another hour, but I just took a crisp out of the oven. You want some?" Boy, do I. But between last night with the meatloaf and now this, I don't want her to think I'm a pushover. "I'm still mad at you," I tell her. "I know," she says. I follow her out into the kitchen where she dishes up a big bowl of warm apple crisp. "Ice cream?" she asks. I nod, and she puts a scoop of vanilla on top of the crisp. Perfect. I take a bite and close my eyes, letting the taste explode in my mouth like fireworks. "Are you ever going to forgive me?" she asks. "Eventually," I tell her. She gets busy washing lettuce. I'm glad she doesn't ask me about my day. I keep thinking about what Ravi said and the way he pointed his finger at me. Even apple crisp can't take the edge off that. "More?" asks Mom. "No thanks," I say, handing her the empty bowl. "I'm good."